Alright everybody, another Goodwill by the Pound episode where I showcase some of the cool stuff that I got. It's a bunch of random stuff, so in no particular order. Let's first talk about these lovely Terry Brooks books that I got. Man, these are definitely from my high school. These are in perfect condition. You generally don't find really nice books like this at the Goodwill by the Pound. You can, I guess it's more common than other things, but still, to find stuff that's in almost unread condition like this is really amazing. I was very happy to find these. This, of course, I think I've said this before, but I painted this Dragon Rider guy with the death on top of the this is supposed to be one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse style end boss creatures, and yeah, this was the artist depiction, and yeah, I created a copy of this and I painted it during, I believe, my freshman class, art class. But yeah, really good condition books. Obviously, these are absolutely going into my personal collection. I believe that I don't own books in this good of a condition, so... we got a Stephen King book. I've fallen off Stephen King. I've read all of his old stuff. This was always summer reading. Again, very rare to find a book in a good condition like this. The Outsider. Stephen King, fast food literature. Certainly, I think it's good summer reading weather if you just want to chill out with a book for a couple hours. Can't go wrong with that. Speaking of fast food literature, look at this. Warhammer 40K. It's really cool to see something like this at the Goodwill by the Pound. This is the sort of stuff that gets snapped up pretty quickly. So I was super happy to find that. Pokemon cards. I don't know that much about Pokemon. Let's see if we get anything good here. We got some little cards here. We got Turtwig, Snivy, Chespig, Rowlet. He's very round. He's an owl. Give these to somebody who likes Pokemon cards, probably. And the reason I grabbed this originally was because of this little thing here, which I believe is a McDonald's Pokemon card thing, which has the little lovely sticker pack. Ooh, look at that. Very colorful. We have... I'm not exactly sure what this is, but again, lovely. Maybe like a background to take a picture of your card. And then we have the pack itself. We'll do the math. And we got Piplup. Look at that. Channel of Piplup guy. It's pretty cool. And we got a Charmander. And we got a Cyndaquil. So once again, don't know anything about Pokemon cards. Gotta give these to somebody who will appreciate them. I was super excited to see this. Now, obviously, I think a lot of people will be like, well, what's the deal? Obviously, you only have instructions in boxes. But I believe I have the games for every single one of these. So now I can have the boxes to go with these. And look at these old boxes, man. These are great. Look at the colors and the artwork. 70s, early 80s artwork there. Yeah, this is from 1980. This says additional versions for young children. Do you know what that means? That's easy mode. Easy mode used to just be young children mode. That's what that was. Of course, reminds me of Jack Black's Better Days. We have Pitfall Harry with Pitfall. Lovely game. Frogger. Got all the rule book here so you understand. So you got the detailed instructions for what's going on in Frogger. And of course, Combat. This is absolutely one of the games that I use when I do the video game tournaments and video game days at the local public library. I get my nice old Atari 2600, and all the little kids love messing around with Combat a little bit. It's a fun little game. And of course, Space Invaders, Conan O'Brien's favorite game from the Atari. God, look at that shade of blue. Dang. 1978. Dang. So I have the box and the manual for this one, and I have the cart So this is very good. So again, somebody clearly grabbed these and put these back. I hope they weren't dumb enough to grab these and then take the cartridges and then throw the boxes back in. That might have happened. I don't know. Defender from 1982, so this is a much more modern game. But look at that. Look at that artwork. Look at crazy artwork. Unfortunately, we have some water damage here. Some Disney stuff. We have a sealed Winnie the Pooh Disney 100 bobblehead, which I believe... I think I could sell this online. I'm not a fan. I'm not like a super fan or anything, so I don't think anybody could use this for anything in terms of the people that I know. So I'll probably try to sell this because I also have a sealed Disney 100 mystery capsule thing that has all the little guys. Oh, look at that. You can get Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Clearly something in there. Clearly sealed. I'm pretty sure that's not been opened. So, yeah. Obviously, if I put these two together, I could possibly get something decent from it. Love little bits like this. I believe this is maybe play school stuff. Little bits like this work great for D&D terrain. I've been trying to grab the best of the best stuff when it comes to D&D terrain stuff. I always like to grab the little Lego pieces and stuff. I might donate these to the library or something else. Oh, we got some interesting dice here. I don't know what these are. They were in the Lego. Maybe this is Pokemon dice. I don't know. It says Pokemon Company. So look at that. This says Pokemon Company International. So, I don't know. Here's a good one. If anybody knows who this is. A duck with a submachine gun of some sort. I have no clue. I know he looks very 80s. He's got a, if you can see on the back there. Look at that. If you can see in the back, he has a revolver with a scope on it. So, little Lego skull guy. Little dog from Minecraft. Very cool. Again, whenever I see the Minecraft stuff at the Goodwill by the pound, I grab it. I probably shouldn't. I don't really care about Minecraft. Oh, we got a Ray-Band microfiber cloth. Always lovely to get microfiber cloths for practically pennies. And then we have the Minecraft Ender Dragon. Look at that. Yeah, I think this guy had like a cool like flying stand. Sadly, I think this guy had a cool flying stand that I did not find. But yeah, certainly looks really cool. He's not really posable. His wings are posable. The rest of him is not. You can kind of curl up his tail a little bit. But yeah. More toy stuff. We got some Pokemon guys here. I thought these were like maybe knockoffs or really beat up, but apparently this is just how the original paint looks. Pikachu's got that weird white spot on his face. Apparently that's just common to how these are made. I might sell these in a 90s toy thing on eBay or something like that. But yeah. Surfing Pikachu. Da, 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 da. We got some pewter Star Wars tokens from, I believe, this is from the Monopoly game? One of those. Either Monopoly or something like that. But yeah. Definitely 15mm size pewter guys. We got some mini shot glasses, which I use for stirring up mold making material. We got this lovely little carriage here. Disney's Frozen, but yeah, this definitely could accommodate 28mm people. So that just looks good. I mean, that's for something there. If you need just a bunch of like carriages and a scene for a tabletop game, like that's pretty much good to go right there. This is the just, you know, it's heavier weight parchment style paper that you can use in a regular printer. And dang it all, man, like, I love this stuff because this is way too expensive to purchase for a D&D prop, but if you can get it at the Goodwill by the pound, and you get it for 50 cents a pound, then that's a pretty good deal. I got the wonky dragon here. This is indeed a Popo dragon. Stomped. Look at that expression and stuff. Just a wonky dragon. Yes, and of course, more crocodiles. More safari crocodiles. These are actually slightly less detailed than the sort of crocodiles I've seen in the past, but they're still very nice. So I grabbed both of them. Safari elephant. These older ones, I believe this one was from like 1996. These are just really nice. And this is obviously going to be super big for 28mm, but it's close enough in scale that I was happy enough to grab it. Ha! Found another weird Grimace McDonald's toy. I was able to sell one of those for like $12. Oh, another little 80s guy. This is from an 80s toy line. I have another one of these guys. So when I sell a bunch of 80s toys on eBay, I'll be able to include that in there. We got some weird eye guys from a board game. I think this is Bakugan guys from the board game. Speaking of random stuff, I got some of these miniatures from Jurassic Park board game. Some lovely dinosaurs that have pretty decent looking scale and stuff. They're partially transparent. They just looked really nice, and the Pterodons or pterodactyls have the little flying base, which I thought was pretty great. Yeah, look at that. Partially translucent. They look really cool. I don't know. I don't know if this guy is a Transformer. He doesn't seem like a GoBot to me. He seems like a newer Transformer. He's not... He's got markings, but nothing that I recognize off the top of my head. He looks pretty cool. And his transform thing there. So, oh, another... This is the T-Rex that was from that Jurassic Park. And yes, these guys. These are all in pieces. And somebody, like... I never understand when you see something like this. So I'm not sure what the deal is with these. But they're obviously Bandai. They're a little horse guy and his little steed. These are obviously, like, Gundam style. Chibi Gundam style. These were scattered all in the boxes, so I spent a couple minutes looking around. I believe this is the lightning port, or whatever the Apple thing is, to just regular VH. I bought this for the library, because I figured we could use this as a switch for the library. If anybody brought in like an old Apple and wanted to do a presentation with an old Apple, we'd have the little thing there. The little unicorn guy from there. So that's all there is from that. Let me start out with something that I generally don't buy, but was so interesting that I decided to get. Look at this. Feast your eyes upon this. You say, look, a Wii Fit? Why would you buy a Wii Fit? It's so heavy, it's going to cost you $5, regardless of how cheap they give it to you. Even if they give it to you for the 50 cents a pound for electronics, which they were nice enough to, that's still $5. So why would you buy this? Because, like, then you're just gambling it to see if the Wii Fit works or not. However, I noticed in the store that it looked like it was sealed. And that's very rare. Generally, you find these things. This box is beat up, but I unsealed it at the Goodwill by the pound, and I took a look. And this is brand new. So, take a gander. Take a gander. Clearly never opened. Look at that. Brand new Y-Fold software. The batteries, still brand new. Panasonic, still in a little case. And the Wii board itself, the Wii Fit board itself, obviously brand new. Never taken out of the package. Dang. So, I'm going to definitely check this out and hook it up and mess around with it. For $5, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there can... Maybe we can use this at the library for like a video game event. If any of the little kids want to remember what it was like gaming in the 2010s or whatever. But yeah, the Wii Fit board for $5 brand new. I mean, come on. Even if I'm just going to mess around with it for, you know, a little bit and maybe have it at a library event, like I think that's worth it for $5. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm wasting my money too much. I should have saved that $5 for something else. I don't know. In any case. Oh, speaking of wasting my money, I did buy the Hannah Montana movie, the game, complete with manual. Oh, man, that was probably a waste of money. Harry Potter 3D Deathly Hallows Part 2. Sealed. That's not bad. Willow. This used to be super hard to find. Like, you used to be able to have to, like, pay, like, a ridiculous amount of money. Because I believe it was this edition of Willow was actually super hard to find, and they stopped making it. And then they started making it again, and they made the Disney show that was not that good, but... Special edition of Willow. Happy enough to buy that. I got a copy of Cabela's Legendary Adventures, which has no game, but I had a Wii game that was loose. That's why I bought this. Pacific Rim with a Blu-ray and DVD, and, oh wow. Every time I find, like, the free little digital movie things, I always see if I can use them, and surprisingly, like, nobody ever uses those little free movie things, so... I've got quite a collection of digital movies nowadays. This is just a regular Goodwill find. Goodwill Gray, $3. And I found Dwarven Dig, which I know nothing about, but the reason why I bought it is because it comes with some Dwarven miniatures, which are some cool looking Dwarven miniatures, which are, I believe these are like steel? These definitely aren't pewter. I believe these are die-cast. I believe these are die-cast miniatures. But yeah, take a look. Pretty well detailed. So 4 sculpts, 16 miniatures for $3. I think that's a pretty good deal. Like I said, definitely I think die-cast of some sort. But these will paint up really well because they have quite a bit of... They've got quite a bit of... what would you call it? Detail. And they are smaller. These are definitely closer to 25. But the thing is that I do have quite a bit of older Dwarven miniatures. These will fit into there pretty well. Obviously, I like to mix and match scales, so maybe this is a Dwarven clan that's just really small. But I really like it when you can find like clearly like NPC. I like it when you can find NPC miniatures like this. And who knows, this might be a really fun board game too. So it's gonna look really good on my shelf. So again, I don't even know when this came out. 2003. So yeah, look at that artwork. Very nice. So yeah, this is definitely gonna go on my board game shelf. And yeah. And last but not least, a very rare Goodwill by the Pound find. Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Now, apparently people are saying, like, oh, the 5 screws are more rare. But just finding an old game cart like this, man, I have not found anything like this in years and years at the Goodwill by the Pound. So it's very nice to find something like this. I haven't had a chance to put it in the old NES yet, but yeah, this is definitely going to be one of the games that is going to be available on my old CRT TV during the library retro video game day thing. What a nice series of finds. So yeah, if you recognized any of this stuff or have any comments or questions, let me know in the comments below. As always, I'm just lucky, and I also spend quite a bit of time going to the Goodwill by the Pound, and that's why I find such stuff. This is a collection of stuff that I found all through the month of July and most of August. So yeah, I mean, I got a very good deal on a lot of this stuff, but I do waste a lot of time doing it. But I have a lot of fun finding random stuff that I can use for my tabletop games and my video game tournaments and all sorts of stuff like that. Let me know what you think in the comments below.